Good morning. Welcome to Foli. We are talking all about plants. We're going to touch a little bit on Mother's Day. We're going to touch a little bit on corporate gifting. Emily, thanks for having us back. If people didn't watch the last segment that we did with you, maybe give us a brief synopsis of what Foli is and what you guys do here.
Yeah, for sure. So Foli is short for foliage. We're located in Burlington and we ship nationally across Canada potted houseplants, which is great for gifting, bringing plants into your space, like your working space, your home, anywhere you can fit a plant. And we kind of make it really simple from small to extra large plants.
And your website is so easy to navigate. Trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. They've got the most beautiful descriptions of their plants on their website, so you know exactly what you're getting, you know exactly when you're ordering. And it comes in such a wonderful little perfect package that is really just perfect. It's not broken, there's no soil isn't everywhere. Like, you guys have really nailed down the specifics.
Yeah, we've really, it's a small team. We really work, as close as we can and ensure like a really nice and smooth unboxing experience at home that feels like special, that people kind of enjoy all the process of opening it and putting it in their home.
Okay, today you're also going to be giving us some tips on how to take care of our Foli plants when we do get them home. When it comes time to repot, how do you know?
Yes, so great question. So you can see kind of in some of the soil here that it's like flaky. So if you think about your plant likes to have sunlight, water, and it needs nutrients from the soil, this is kind of lacking, and it's what we would call hydrophobic soil. Okay. And that you water it and the water just flies through. There's nothing for the soil to grab onto.
Oh, I need new soil.
Yeah, a lot of people forget that soil is a component, like they just focus on sunlight and water. You can kind of tell by when you pop a plant out of the grower's pot, like it's got a lot of coiling of the roots. It's also like it's eaten and used a lot of the soil.
Right.
So especially with spring being that we have longer, brighter days and our plants grow and put out a lot of new growth during this time, it's a great time to repot your plants with fresh soil, fertilize, and give them kind of the best chance to have a really, great
thriving summer.
Yeah, see,
so
like this is...
do you like peel off kind of the old soil?
Yeah, so like I'm pretty liberal. Like I just kind of shake it all off. What's cool to note about a ZZ, which is like our best-selling plant here at Foli, is it's a rhizome-based plant. So this is a rhizome. And this is why a ZZ is so awesome at being resilient to like forgetting to water it, basically.
Okay, so I need a couple of these things, is what I'm saying.
It holds onto water in this little rock and it draws from it when it needs it. An example of a rhizome that is really thirsty and a little shrivelly looking would be like this. So something like that is like, I'm so thirsty, please water me. Yeah. You want it to look more like this.
Oh, what a great example. Yeah. Look at you with the before and the after.
I know, it's like a cooking show.
Okay, we've got so much more coming up from Foli on Morning Live as we go ahead and repot these beauties. Back here at Foli, and we are learning all about what type of plants are right for you. Some people like tiny little cactuses. Other folks, like myself, really love the big dramatic plants. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of space. Can I still have a big plant?
Totally. We have a lot of plants that are like jungle-licious plants that would grow and take up lots of space, but we also have ones that are more uniformed, compact. And people are like looking for that kind of hit of green in a big kind of impactful way. And you don't always get that with a bunch of small plants. You kind of need like a large plant.
It's true.
So these are 14-inch plants. And by 14-inch, I mean the diameter is 14 inches. You can see they're kind of various heights. This is a very famous plant, fiddle leaf fig. Everybody loves a fig. Yeah. I do often joke that like I could have a support group to help people with their figs because people want them, but they're kind of unaware of what they need. What they need is bright, bright sunlight and to be left alone.
Really?
Yeah, don't look at it, just like look away, don't water it.
Lose eye contact.
Yeah, but it's a really like a beautiful large plant to kind of bring the eye up. It's impactful, it'll continue growing out and up.
It's gorgeous.
You'll see all the new growth on the top here. Very famous plant, just remember it does need bright sunlight.
Bright sunlight. Water, ignore it.
Yeah.
Done.
This is my favorite plant. It is a rubber tree. It's a taniki, which is called like the painted plant.
Your favorite of all favorites?
I just love it.
Wow, I can't believe you're showing us your favorite plant with like 8,000 to choose from.
It is, it's my like unwavering favorite. Wow. I don't know why we still have this one. It's so beautiful. Someone's got to come and scoop it up
in your
before
house.
I like sneak it in my office.
Yeah.
Really easy to care for. Loves kind of bright sun. Anything, actually, an interesting fact is like anything with this white color of foliage is typically attacked by the sun. So you always want to have it a little bit back from a bright sunny spot.
So not direct sunlight.
Not direct sunlight.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. You're right. I love it too.
Yeah.
So this is like the new leaves, and then they turn this color.
Yeah, and like the new leaves come in with a sleeve, which protects the new growth as it's kind of unfurling. So I always call this like the little red cape that, I don't know.
It's like a superhero cape.
Yeah. This is a monstera, so like very famous plant with its fenestrations, with the holes.
Yeah.
Love this plant.
Gorgeous.
Really easy to care for, great for air purification. Great because you can not really worry too much about overwatering it.
Oh.
It typically like leaches extra water from the tips of its leaves, just because
Cool.
it's easy like that.
Yeah.
Love it. They also, like we were featuring really beautiful pots for all of these plants, which is honestly half the battle.
It is. You can't find nice pots anywhere.
They're all tapered and I'm really focused
like this is
on
simple, clean lines, very neutral.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then this plant, if I will like break into like the Olivia Newton-John Xanadu song. Do you remember that song?
Yes.
I won't because it'll be embarrassing, but
You should, because I sing all the time, so viewers are used to it.
yeah, this is like loving this plant. Xanadu, it's
beautiful.
super easy. All the new growth comes out in this like kind of light colored pigment, shoots up at the top. Just like a showstopper plant in my eyes.
Okay, so gone are the mother-in-law's tongue or whatever they're called. I know
Yeah.
they're still hugely popular, but these are so much more vibrant and big. This is what we need to focus our attention on for this season. Okay, coming up, we've got corporate gifts, we've got Mother's Day. Don't go anywhere. Lots more coming up from Foli, but for now, I'll send things back inside the studio.
Xanadu. No, I'm not actually on it, right?
Yes, you are. Yes. Well, I know some people feel a little prickly first thing on a Monday morning. They've got the cutest little cactuses here at Foli. You've got something for everyone. So maybe someone doesn't have a green thumb. Maybe they don't know how to take care of plants. I'm sure you hear that all the time.
Yeah.
I love plants, but I always kill them.
Yeah.
You've got something that anyone can take care of.
Yes, totally. We do hear that all the time, and we're always like, you just have to,
You can do it.
You can do it. It's little steps. So yeah, this is a fairy tale cactus, super easy to care for.
Got my hair on it.
Yeah, you got your hair on it.
Sorry.
Like barely water it, loves bright sun. Same with snakes, philodendrons. And what we've kind of been doing recently is really focusing on corporate gifting.
Okay.
A lot of people are looking for a gift that everyone can enjoy and relate to, and a plant is a perfect and sustainable way to gift your people, your referrals, your clients, your team, in a meaningful way. We've got these branded picks that we've started doing.
I love that. It's such a great idea.
And it's nice because like you can have the branding without it being on the pot or
And
without
it's not
it
like
being
glaring in your face.
yeah, like permanent where you're just like rotating it. Right? It's a nice kind of nod at
When you don't work there anymore.
yeah, let's just shift that around. So this has been great for us, really relating to that sustainability angle, and something that, a lot of companies are finding like, let's plant new roots together and let's grow together. And there's a lot of really good symbols that plants bring.
Yeah.
Everything we ship also comes with a care card. So
perfect.
even if you are someone that's, relatively new to plants, we do our best to give really easy tips to follow, some origin stories about the plant and set you up for success.
And because you guys are such a small, intimate team, I feel like I could just call you and be like, Emily, my plant, something's going on. I don't know what's wrong. And I feel like you would give me like step-by-step instructions on how to fix it and take care of it.
Oh, like we film a video. We'll be like, oh, Emily, you just need to like cut this part. And like, it's very personal.
I love that.
We have a lot of people like DMing us pictures or emailing us.
Yeah,
And, like,
my plant is sick. Help me.
And it's great because we're like, oh, have you, is it sitting in water? Is it needing more soil? And normally we're able to find what solution that can kind of support that issue and move on.
Because people don't necessarily think about that when they're buying a new plant. They're not like, well, I have to take care of this in 2 years. Who will be there to support me and my plant needs? People don't think about that. And a range of different sizes for corporate?
Yes, corporate, like any size, a lot of the times it's like a small or a medium size plant. But we go up to large and extra large, so it kind of depends on what type of gifting you're doing and what you're looking for. But it feels really special to unbox a living plant, and especially when it's coming from your company or a client or a service provider, it feels pretty magical.
And it's still really unique. Like, it's not your typical gift basket or bottle of wine or, like it's something different that's special.
Yes.
Okay, Mother's Day. It is my favorite day of the year. We're going to talk about gift ideas coming up in just a few moments here at Foli. I'm not sure how you guys did it, but this candle smells exactly like a greenhouse. That's incredible. This is part of one of your Mother's Day packages. The variety, my goodness, you have a lot to choose from.
Yes, we've tried to bundle like our best-selling products, with these little add-ons like the plant shop candle. And every Mother's Day gift this year gets a Mother's Day pick.
Cute.
So when you add it to cart, like fill out your Mother's Day cart, it automatically will be in your cart, and we'll place that into the plant for you just to give your mom a little happy Mother's Day shout out.
Yeah, I love that.
Everything comes with a handwritten card. This is what it looks like. And then our team writes the message on the back. Everything's delivered on or before Mother's Day.
Are these plant socks?
Yes. They're the best.
Like, who doesn't need a pair of plant socks? I think every mom needs a pair of plant socks, because what about the mom that already has a lot of plants?
Yeah, totally. And that's where we kind of focus on plant care. The candle is like a nice kind of nod at someone who's interested in plants but has a lot.
Yeah.
Plant care being like fertilizer kits that has neem oil and special ingredients that support our plants, keep them, healthy and thriving and shiny.
Well, because people, they don't necessarily think about that. Like me, my poor plants, they probably hate me. If plants could talk, they would curse me out as often as they could, because I don't water them enough. I don't put them in enough sunlight. I don't take care of them. I don't, what were we talking about? Propagate them. Like, I just don't do that. So this is kind of an excuse to give mom something that she's going to love, and then maybe trigger her to take care of all the other plants that she has. It's kind of like taking care of kids. If you can do that, you can take care of a plant, right?
Exactly.
So my poor children.
Yeah.
I'm giving more attention to my children than my plants. And then once this kind of gets sent to them, it gets sent to them in like a nice little pretty box.
Yep, everything comes in a branded box. This is like our small size box, but we have medium, large, extra large. So everything really unboxes with that special feeling that, you want to thank your mom for everything she's done and all those things. And it kind of has that special feeling kind of every step of the way.
Why would I pick a plant over flowers for Mother's Day?
It's a great question. Flowers, although beautiful, they don't last forever.
They die.
They die, within 7 to 10 days. There's often lots of filler flowers. You have a vase that you're not able to use after, or isn't your aesthetic, where as a plant lives on and on and on, you can repot it, you can split it. It's a constant reminder of the person who gifted it to you. And, plants are really good for us.
Yeah.
They clean the air, they give us good vibes, they help us be more productive, more creative.
Yeah.
Lots of scientific data on why plants are good for us.
So there you have it. If you are looking for the next Mother's Day gift and you think, I don't know what to get this year, get a plant. Contact them at Foli. How do they do that?
Yes, Foli.ca is our website. Shop away. You can chat us if you have any questions on the website. Instagram, it's shop_Foli. Plant questions, plant anything. We are your gals. Right. And yeah, we love what we do, and we're happy to meet more plant people and convert as many plant people as we can.
Amazing. Thanks so much for having us, Emily. All the information will be also up on our website at chch.com.